The Grijalva River is the only river that meets all the constraints for the River Sidon, or at least that's what we thought. The River Sidon is the geographic spine of the Book of Mormon. If we get this wrong, everything else that follows will be wrong. The Grijalva River in the Chiapas was the only viable candidate. It flows north. It rises in the Guatemala highlands. It reaches the Gulf of Mexico. It has valleys near its headwaters. It was a perfect match. But when we built the model outward from the Grijalva, everything was a dead end. The only candidate for Zarahemla was on the east bank of the Grijalva, when the Book of Mormon explicitly says it's on the west. The Nephite lowlands didn't work, and we couldn't place anything in the Peten, which was the geographic heart of the Maya world. The eastern seaboard distances were unrealistic, and the capital wasn't in the center of the land, it was more 400 kilometers west of the center of the land. And the travel times from our proposed Zarahemla to other proposed matches was just physically impossible. The river matched, but the rest of the world around it did not match. So we went back to the text. Then we realized we'd missed something. The River Sidon is the only named river in the Book of Mormon. 37 mentions across the entire text, and not once does it mention the river branching or splitting or merging or any of that. And not once does it mention any other river in the Nephite lowlands. One name, one river for the entire system. This is important because in modern day, when a river splits, we have two different names for those rivers. When a river joins another river, we have different names for those rivers. But in the text, there's one name for one river for one system. That's not a gap in the text. That's actually how ancient people used to work. We were wearing the wrong lens. The River Sidon wasn't just a river, it was a watershed, a system of rivers joining together, going through the Nephite heartland. Once we expanded the search from one river to one system, one other candidate emerged. The Chicxoy Pasión Usumacinta, the largest watershed in Mesoamerica, roughly 1,000 kilometers from its highland sources emptying into the Gulf of Mexico. Two branches rising in the Guatemala highlands, the Pasión on the east and the Chicxoy in the west, joining the lowlands and flowing north as the Usumacinta. When we stress tested the model around this new system, everything fell into place. The lowlands worked. The Peten became the land of Zarahemla. The eastern seaboard clicked. The center of the land was actually central. The travel times and distances calibrated, and we found 42 Maya cities on or near its banks. It was the greatest trade route of the Maya world.